Can people hear me? Let me know. We should have the sound now, but I am your host for today's show. My name is Natalie and we have a mega show for you. We have a beautiful product that we're going to show you, and over in the demonstration station we have Rebecca.
Good morning again, everyone.
Yay! Yay! People can hear us. It's starting to come through. This is good. And then over in the making sure that everything works today is lovely Sam. And it is my fault that the mics weren't working, because I know that the receiver needs to be on and we hadn't put that on. So sorry, Emily, you shouldn't have gone to your festival, but we're here, we're good to go, and we've got so much to show you. So let's get through it. Our club gift, it's sold out. It sold out in under 2 weeks, and this was supposed to last a whole 8 weeks, and it was gone in 2 weeks. But not to worry, because we've reprinted more for you, and it's going to be on sale this weekend, so do not miss out your chance to get your free gift. You can put it in with any order that you're going to place anyway, and it will be completely free. There's also another amazing freebie that is running throughout our bank holiday weekend. For any order you place this weekend, you're also going to receive this free gift topper, which has the most cutest little hedgehog on and works perfectly with the collection we're going to show you today. So every single order you place from now until Monday the 31st, you're going to receive this. It's not the 31st, is it? Is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday?
Oh,
Tuesday's
is it Tuesday? Wow,
isn't it?
he's so cute.
You're going to receive this, and it's really, really cute. And I've used that with this collection that we're going to show you. It just makes the cutest cards, and it's such a nice thing with autumn coming up for you to be able to win. We've also going to have some amazing approved multi-buys on our Miri card essentials. So usually it's 3 for £19.98. Now it's going to be 3 for £15. We've got adorable 10-sheet packs, usually 3 for £9.99. You're now going to get 4 for £10. And there's going to be £4 off our Miri card specials. So there are Miri cards with those fantastic patterns on. Now £4 off, and that's going to come down to £7.99. So you can get all of those deals this weekend just by shopping at hunkydorycrafts.co.uk over the bank holiday. Next up, and this is a big one, and one that everyone has been waiting for this week, it is our Win It Weekly. And this is everything you're going to win if you are the lucky one person who wins our Win It Weekly this week, because we've thrown together all of our rollover prizes from the last couple of weeks. We've added some bits in as well, but one lucky person is going to win this today. There is still a chance to enter the competition, and if you want to do that, then you need to like, share and comment this question. Rebecca, you're going to have to read the question because my screen is off.
Yeah, I certainly will. Okay, so the Win It Weekly question is, we are giving away over £500 of products. Isn't that amazing? But how many products are there in the rollover prize? Is it A, 42, B, 48 or C, 45?
What is it?
I don't know, I've not counted.
Did you know there's some people that have counted?
Oh, really?
There are people that have gone through the last videos.
Wow.
For until the last time it was won and counted these prizes. We have added some more in to get it over £500, but one person's going to win all of this, and they are going to win this by the end of today's show. So, because there's so much to get through, let's have a look at this little VT of what is coming up. And this is everything that you can get in that ultimate collection. So in here, this is our Autumn Days Ultimate Collection. It contains toppers. There's 4 designs. You're going to get 2 of each. You're also going to get 2 bonus toppers in here. You've got 36 inserts and a paper pad with 48 sheets in it. So you buy it in this bundle today, you're going to save a whopping £10, which brings it down to £29.97. Now you add some foam pads in there, 80p worth of foam pads. That's going to bump it up to £30, which means you get free delivery. You're going to get a free topper sheet, and you're also going to get, if you haven't already got it, you can order again our Penguin Party Club free gift. What a deal.
That would be the most incredible parcel.
Wouldn't it be amazing?
I know.
Just adding everything in to just bump that over to £30, you're going to get free postage, and you're going to add everything in. So let's have a look in detail at these toppers because they are beautiful. The colorways are amazing. It's our Forever Florals Autumn Days. So Forever Florals, as you know, is on beautiful Matastic cardstock. And this time we have the most stunning autumnal colors. It's my favorite season because of the colors. But we have some great toppers in here. Beautiful shapes, which are quite different from normal. You've got border strips, sentiments in here. Each topper then has a coordinating cardstock, which is foiled. This one you can see has foiling with those full leaves that are all on there. Then you have printed cardstock because this is Matastic. And one thing I love about Matastic is that you can add colour on here.
Definitely.
So if you want this to be darker, a little bit more rustic maybe, you can add your darker browns into here with your Prism inks and so on and so forth. Another beautiful cardstock here, which I would be fussy cutting into, creating little foldbacks with that one. And you've just got some really delicate foiled butterflies throughout that one. Then we have this beautiful image, again, those leaves.
They look incredible.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one is the really bright sort of sunflower yellow selection that we have for you. Again, some larger topper shapes on here, sentiments within your toppers as well. So they're going to make really nice centerpiece cards. And then some great colours all the way throughout this. Again, another one you can fussy cut, you can fold back, you can make a little elevated piece on the front of your card with that corner edge. And then the final one is sort of like a mix of all of the colours. So you've got the pinks, the yellows, the purples, the browns, all throughout this topper selection. Some really nice oval shapes, sentiments and sayings. The one on the bottom reads, oh, this is so perfect. This is so perfect for today, actually.
Oh, really?
It says, a new season means it's the perfect opportunity to do something new, something bold, and something beautiful.
Oh, that's lovely.
Isn't it so nice? And then your cardstock to go alongside this one. Another beautiful corner piece. And then this one, I fussy cut across here and the bottom. And then I get some acetate or some parchment that we've got coming up and place that underneath. Or even use it as a stepper because you've got the really cute detail on the sides there. So you get 2 of each of everything that we've shown you there. And then I will show you some cards a little bit later on. We're also throwing in 2 bonus toppers. Now these toppers are filled with 6 really large tags. You get 2 of each, so 12 in total, and then some smaller sentiments. And these are really nice as well. So you've got floral imagery on here, but then you've also got some sentiments that say, may your day be as bright as your smile, as lovely as you are. Or wishing you a day that blooms with love and laughter. We've also got age is merely the number of years the world has been enjoying you. So really, really nice uplifting sentiments throughout the whole of this collection. And the cards that you can be making with this are really nice as well. So I'll show you a few of them that the team have made. We've got some beautiful easel cards here. We've got some nice apertures, and this is mixing and matching all of these amazing collections and all the bits that you're going to receive in here as well. Another one here with this striking red colour, but the fussy cutting, the amount that you can do on here is fantastic. You can layer these straight onto each other and keep them quite flat. If you're someone who has to pay for sort of the postage, you want them to be nice and snug in your envelopes. Or this one that Amy Wilkes has done, where she's layered up her borders and created quite a lot of dimension with different foam pads on here. And then this is what I'm talking about with fussy cutting.
Oh wow, that's
Look how incredible this is. It's so cool. This is one done by Amy Wilkes. The design team have done an amazing job on these. So you'll see cards all throughout the back of the set and behind Rebecca. There is some stunning examples of how you can use these. And so these are just using some of the bonus toppers as well that you get included in here. So much inspiration. So thank you to absolutely everyone who has made cards for this collection because it is beautiful. So that's the main topper collection. That's everything you're going to get. But if you want to buy the bundle, you're also going to get another couple of items as well. One of them being our paper pad. Now this paper pad has 48 sheets in. It's 160 GSM. So you get 4 of 12 different designs. And these are double-sided as well. But even if I'm buying this in the bundle, I think I'd be adding another one of these in.
Absolutely. You are the biggest fan of a paper pad as well.
I absolutely love a paper pad. I've just used a paper pad actually to create like a little element bit for a card I was making. Love it. And this one is particularly beautiful. Look at this. Look at the florals there. Those autumn florals are incredible.
Yeah, they really are.
We've got leaves. We've got border strips on here. I mean, this is a paper pad, but you just add a sentiment on here.
I know.
And that's as simple as your cards can be. You do not have to go crazy because the design throughout this collection is absolutely stunning. It's going to be so uplifting and brighten anyone's day who's going to receive cards made with this one. Like, this could be a longer card. You could do home decor projects with this. It's amazing. So $9.99 if you want to get that on its own, or it's included in that bundle price. And again, really, really lovely examples of what you could do. Mixing and matching your paper pad with your collection. Oh, this one's really fun. Look at this one. So Jane's done this one. Jane is one of our internal card makers. It's got a little...
That's amazing.
How cool is that? She is the queen of 3D crafts.
Yes, she really is.
I love that. Then, as always, we're going to put inserts into the bundle as well. So these are really nice because they're sort of muted down versions of some of the cardstock, but then you've also got these beautiful frames in here, which you can imagine will look perfect with sort of sentiments in, so you can write all of your well wishes to people. Then you've got those ones with beautiful detailing straight from the collection, but in those really nice muted tones. It will go through your printer. You can stamp on here, you can heat emboss on these. You can use these as backgrounds for stamped cards as well. So that's £9.99 if you want to buy it on its own, but it is included in that bundle. Before we go any further, we're going to go straight over to Rebecca and get our first demonstration.
I know, I'm so excited. I love this collection.
It's just so fun to work with because it's so beautiful.
I know, and for a lot of people, autumn is pretty much most people's favourite season.
I think so, because it's so colourful, isn't it?
It's so colourful. We've still got some of that nice-ish weather hanging on, some lovely sunsets, beautiful flowers. It's a great season. So what I'm going to do, I kind of took a bit of inspiration from last week when I made this card with the craft pads.
Oh.
So I'm going to kind of use a same or similar layout, but just how different you can make it using a different card base and a different collection.
Okay.
So we're going to get started with an 8x8, and then what I've also done, we're going to make this an easel card. So I'm just going to move my paper pad out the way, and I'm just going to give it a nice sort of flat score. So I've got a piece of Ink.Me that is 3 by 8, obviously. 3.5 by 8, and then I've given it a score at 1/2 inch, so it's 3 by 8 when it's on the card.
And this is such a good way of creating different card shapes, isn't it?
Oh,
just
definitely.
using a card blank and then cutting a little strip of Ink.Me and utilising that to create a whole other card.
Definitely. Oh, 100%. So I'm going to just pop some gold Miri on my bottom layer, and then I'm kind of going to move on to the sort of construction whilst we can hide the workings at this point whilst it's just on the base. So yeah, but it definitely feels like, it's a nice sunny day today though, but it definitely feels like autumn is in the air.
In the air, it is. It's coming.
My grass was very like dewy this morning. Yeah, so I've just stuck a little bit of red tape on here. So I'm just gonna pop that on to the front. Well, I guess this is like the inside of my card, but I'm just going to pop that on here. And then, like I say, we'll be able to kind of hide the workings after. And then, perfect. And then I'm just going to trim, because I've just stuck it over. I'm just going to trim this little bit off. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek of one of the pieces of acetate. Natalie's going to sort of show you that properly.
It's so amazing.
I think I'm just going to, obviously, just so I don't...
This is what I like to call a whopper of a collection.
It really is.
You have absolutely everything included. And there's so much more still to go through.
I know.
And acetate is only maybe 1/4 of the next round of products.
I know.
And then we've got another lot that all work amazingly together.
We've gone crazy with this kit. We just couldn't help it. It was just so beautiful. Perfect. So I'm just going to put a bit of red tape on this tab just so that I can stick my acetate on there. And it'll be nicely hidden. I'll probably hide that with like an insert after as well, to be honest. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to, the right way round, pop that on there. And then that's going to be a sort of our easel base. All kind of done really. So it's just going to kind of sit. I might actually chop a tiny bit off there. It's quite tall, isn't it?
Some people asking about Monday's show, if we're going to be here live on Monday. We aren't going to be live on Monday, but I'm sure there will be some video posts for you to watch and get some inspiration, maybe some different makes and bits and pieces like that. So you will be able to watch them.
Oh, definitely. We've done some filming with this collection as well, actually.
We have. I'm sure that they'll get posted this weekend so everyone can get even more inspiration.
Absolutely.
For what you can do with this collection.
So I'm going to move on to my cardstock now and basically just do this panel here. So it's 3x8. So I'm just going to use the top of it because I love that bow. I love that we've put that on a few of these cardstocks. It's so pretty. Brilliant. And then I'm just going to cut that down to about 2 or 3 notches under 8. So just pop that there and trim. Okay. I had to use this one because I think it's pretty much my favourite out of the whole one. It's got the oranges, the perfect falling leaves.
It is very, very nice. I think that gold foiling in that leaf detail is probably why it's a favourite, because it just adds so much magic to your card, doesn't it?
Definitely. Yeah, it's just beautiful. And I think it really emphasises them like sort of falling.
It's so nice.
Just falling onto the ground
nice.
in that pretty gold foiling. Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to stick this onto the card. And then we're on to the fun part, which is choosing all the toppers.
Oh, exciting.
I know. Yeah, I was really excited that we're doing this show because it's, like I say, it's such a good launch. There's so many amazing products.
It's crazy. Crazy amount of products. I saw a comment before that said, wow, this is going to be a big show. I'll have to go get dressed.
Yeah, go get dressed.
In case the postman comes.
Absolutely. Go and get a cup of tea.
It's so true.
Settle down. You're with us for a bit.
You are. It's an amazing amount of products, and you do not want to miss the winner of our Win It Weekly competition.
No.
Because you're going to find out who's going to win that huge bundle of products.
So I've chosen 2 patterns from the paper pad. And again, that was a decision enough in itself because there's so many pretty ones. And again, because we're making such a big card, I didn't really want to use like the cardstock for this. Obviously, we need 2 8x8 mats, which would use like 2 of your cardstocks really. So I thought, well, the paper pad is just such a great way to kind of like extend your cardstock.
It's true. And the patterns are incredible.
Oh, absolutely. They really are. Like, we've genuinely just spared no detail with this collection. Brilliant. Let me move my trimmer and let's bring the card back in. So once we're kind of...
Oh, we have a question. Sam, you might be able to help with this. Suzanne has asked, will we be getting any more of the gold and silver Miri bundles?
Yes, as soon as I'm out of here.
Oh, so Suzanne, as soon as we are out of here, Sam is going to get her team to make some more of those mega bundles for you. So that offer that is included in our Super Savers, which also ends on the 31st, it's a mega bundle, 100 sheets of gold and 100 sheets of silver. Well, no, this is the big 200 sheet pack actually.
Oh, it's such an incredible price, that, isn't it?
Amazing. So Sam's going to get her team to make some more for you. So keep your eyes peeled. When this is over, we'll get some more on the website.
Yeah, we don't want you guys going without that over the bank holiday.
No. We need all of those deals available.
Yeah, you can't have you genuinely cannot have too much Miri. It's just the basis of so many of our projects. Okay, so just going to finish this last mat, and then we are on point to embellish. Are you looking forward to the bank holiday, Nat?
I'm looking forward to, yeah, there's lots going on
Yeah.
in Nat's world.
I know.
I'm moving house today.
I know.
It's crazy. We're going to get the keys to our very first house this afternoon. So this weekend's going to be a lot of
It's going to be a really busy one.
Stripping wallpaper is the plan for the next 2 days, and then we can get to the fun bit of arguing about what colours to choose for the living room.
Oh yeah.
Which I hope I will win, but who knows?
Oh, it's going to be so exciting though, Nat. We're all so excited for you.
I know.
It's been a long time coming, and we're finally, you know, almost here.
We are. It's been nearly 5 months.
Yeah, it's been a really long time.
Crazy. So yeah, today is the day.
Today
She'll
is
stop moaning.
the day.
She'll stop annoying everyone in the office. Well, I'll stop moaning for at least 2 weeks because I'm not here, and then I'll come back and you'll all have missed me.
Yeah,
You will have
absolutely.
some. She's lying. You will
Just gonna
definitely.
give my card some really nice good scores, and then we're going to get on with this border actually. So I've done my strip of Miri, and then I think I'm going to bring my cardstock back in. So that's 1 inch. Yeah. Okie dokie. So I'm just going to do it to like 2 notches under, and then obviously it's 8 across.
And this is going to be your stopper.
Yeah, it is. Like, I'm going to use the border as well, but I wanted it to be like really chunky and really substantial. And like I said, I couldn't resist bringing a bit more of that cardstock in. So yeah, this is going to be my stopper, like my border. And I am going to bring the one off the topper sheet in as well.
Okay. Sometimes I like to do that though. Sometimes you need a bit more thickness.
Yeah, you do, don't you? I did sort of try this with like my card last week on the craft pad, and you know, again, I did a really nice chunky border just to hold it down, and it's just a bit, I just like it a bit chunkier really. But obviously everyone's got their own sort of way of how they like to do things, so I'm just gonna, actually what I'm gonna do as well is I'm gonna take both of these borders out of the topper sheet. And as well, this border was is beautiful, but it was really cream, and I just wanted to just bring a bit more sort of orange
into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of orange that you've used. I think at the moment the only cream you've got is at that top.
Absolutely. So it just brings that extra colour in.
It makes it work all together, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant. So I'm just going to get a bit of red tape to put a border on that acetate. But I've just got my skinny one, which can be a bit fiddly.
Oh, I'm going to have to say, congratulations to Ruth. Ruth has said, this is a beautiful collection. She also has her first craft fair tomorrow, which she's very nervous about. So we are wishing you all the luck in the world, because I can promise you it's going to be the best thing, and you're going to meet so many people doing that craft fair. So good luck.
Oh, that's so exciting.
It's going to be a really fun time for you.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I hope you do really, really well. Okay, perfect. And then I'm just going to pop this on with probably just a bit of construction glue, just because it's going on top of Matastic. Okay. So just dab a bit of that on there. Pop it over. And then, there we go, we're good to go. And then I'm going to add that on with a foam pad. Obviously the strips are absolutely perfect for this, because it is a strip.
It's true.
So why use anything else?
And they fit perfectly as well.
Yeah, they do. I've just I've done a sneaky little one, because it's obviously an 8x8, so it's quite a big border strip. And then I'm just going to sort of place that just kind of where it naturally sits, maybe a bit further down actually. Here we go, we'll put it here. and then it's sort of, there we go.
Just lies on that bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm just going to fuss around with it because I can't really decide where I want it, but you do get a tiny bit of time with
With you. I think it's the Matastic, isn't it? Unless you properly stick it down, you've got that little bit of
time. Yeah, that's it, exactly. Let's try it really far. There we go. And then once we've given it a really good score as well, it should sit nicely. It did yesterday. Right, okay. And then we're obviously going to go straight in with the showstopper topper. Showstopper topper.
That is a good, I think we
It
should,
really is though. It's
we
such
need
a
to use that for
beautiful
more
shape.
things. The showstopper topper. And I would say that this is possibly the show topper from the whole collection.
I would say so, yeah,
that
definitely.
shape is amazing,
It's
isn't
got,
it?
yeah, it's got that beautiful shape, that beautiful orange sort of tone.
It's kind of leaf-like.
Very,
with
yeah,
its
like
points.
sort of maple leafy. Right, lovely. Let's just pop that onto there with just a bit of red tape just covering the workings. And then I'm just going to finally just embellish with these little sort of button toppers that you get. And I think I'm also going to go with the sentiment because I need one of those. Autumn is the year's last loveliest smile.
Aww.
So gorgeous.
These sentiments are so nice.
They're really thoughtful, aren't they?
They're just the best thing ever. Embrace the season and the cycle of life. There's magic in it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's so uplifting. No matter what occasion you've got, these sentiments are going to bring smiles to everyone. Oh Happy Days is one of them.
That's a nice one.
We've got ones for retirement in here. We've got thank yous, best wishes, but they're just written in such an uplifting way.
Definitely.
It's perfect.
I think if you've got a September or an October birthday, you're just not going to go wrong with this. And it's quite unusual to find cards that are like this kind of autumnal. You know, like it's so nice and so unusual that whoever receives these cards, they're going to be so impressed.
Jane has also said that she's got her first local market on Thursday, so good luck to you, Jane. And she's doing some craft demonstrations as well. How exciting!
Oh, that is so exciting!
And this time of the year, this collection is going to be perfect for all of your sell-ins, for bits and pieces like that, because it's so pretty.
I think we're about there now.
It looks so good.
Yeah, so we've got that acetate, we've got our gorgeous, or it could actually stop there as well if you wanted to.
And that
and then it's got all that paper
pad works amazingly with it.
Thank you.
What a good example of how you can mix everything that you get in this collection, but we're not done there. So this is the next 4 items that you can add to your basket, which is going to increase the possibilities for your card making. The first one is our printed parchment selection. In here, you're actually going to get 8 different designs. You're going to get 2 of each, and they are stunningly beautiful. There's so many textures in here. We've got butterflies, and these are just backed onto some white cardstock so you can see the design properly, but you can see here how wonderful they look. So you can be making easels like Rebecca's just done with some parchment. You could be making some little cards that you have cutouts from. These could be put onto some gold Miri, and that will bring out the colour even more. We've got those beautiful flower patterns in here, some edge to edges.
Beautiful,
I just
isn't
love
it?
the sort of like rustic paper sort of elements that we've got to this as well. And then finally, these beautiful edge to edges with those flowers that you can see that run throughout the collection. So that's all 8 designs. You're going to get 2 of each, so you're going to get all of this home for £9.99, and it adds so much to it. So here's some examples. Kirsty's added this onto some gold Miri, and it really brings out the yellow in those flowers. We've got another one here that uses it as just a little section on her card, but it's so delicate and it adds so much to it. This one by Kate, she's added some lace to it as well. Really pretty. And I love this, using it as apertures, as Amy's done, just popping it in the middle, adding it on top of some gold Miri, because again, it brings it to life. And then we've got a really fun one here that Leanna's done, where she's sort of ripped her parchment used the paper pad, created a really big happy birthday card. So lovely, all of these examples. So that's the Parchment at £9.99. Then, of course, we have our acetate, as Rebecca just used in her demonstration. 4 of the most stunning patterns you have ever seen.
Yeah.
The acetate is amazingly designed and foiled here at Hunky Dory. Some of these designs, honestly, we're like, that's not going to work. And there's another collection coming up where we thought, I don't think we're going to be able to foil this onto acetate because it is such a challenging thing to do, but it's incredible. So this second one, you have your falling leaves. Then this third one, and I'm going to switch this around actually so you can see it on the top a little bit better.
Yeah, because you could have it on the top or the bottom.
Oh my goodness, look at that detail. It's amazing. I've got an example actually where this has been coloured in with your alcohol markers, and it is incredible. And then the last one, oh, where is it?
Oh, that one's beautiful. You got that little
Look at
script.
that.
I can't believe they foiled that tiny little script.
Look at that. It's all foiled. It's all foiled. It's incredible. So you're going to get 4 of each design for £9.99, and that's another little section that you can add to the basket. And it just adds a little bit more luxury to your card. If you're going to be making these to sell them over autumn at your fairs, then you're going to be able to add an extra £1 to each of your cards, I would say, using acetate, because it is so lovely. And I love these ones that Amy's done, just adding like an extra layer with the acetate. It's beautiful. You can create little bows to the front of your cards. It adds just so much more atmosphere. This is a really beautiful one. It's a little stepper card, but you've got your elements on the inside.
Oh, that's so
it just
cute.
creates so much more dimension when you fold it all out. Lovely, lovely card there. I don't know who's made this. Let's see. Kirsty. Thank you, Kirsty. That is lovely. Then we have one by Leanne, and she's actually turned this the other way around. So we've got silver instead of gold on there. So a mix of both. And then this really nice one that our amazing Jane made in the office. And I love the fact, and this is really clever, so I need to tell you, she's used the same topper that Rebecca's done, but she's taken the middle frame out, as you can see here, and then cut it to create these edges.
Oh wow, what a great idea.
How clever is that? How clever, just these little hints and tips that we get given by our crafters. It's incredible. So that is your acetate. Next up, if you love everything about this collection, how it's matte-tastic, then this is one for you. I'm just going to flick through the colours because we've got 3 brand new shades in here. They are these first ones that you can see. We've got that beautiful sort of tangerine orange. We've got a really nice burgundy, an olive green, and then a really deep purple. And then we have a selection of our other colours that come with our matte-tastic as well. So you've got browns in here, you've got pinks, you've got the terracotta and that warm oak. So that's £9.99. And then lastly but leastly, in this section of the show, we have a brand new Miri selection for you. This is our Autumn Days Miri selection. You're going to get 4 different colours here. I'm trying to get the light right so you can see it. We've got gold, we've got the rose gold. It's amazing. Then we've got the copper. Or is that the rose gold again? Then we've got the copper. There we go. That amazing orange colour. And then the deep chocolate box purple. There's 4 different colours. You get 5 of each to make a pack of 20 for £7.99. But you can imagine using these different Miri cards with that paper pad. You're going to be able to make some beautiful cards. Again, it's just going to be able to give you so much more opportunity for making more cards with your main topper collection. So you can get all these individually, but the main topper collection inserts and paper pad, the best way to buy that is in the bundle of £29.97. So you can get that. And then if you want to get extra bits and pieces, you can add them all on top because you're going to save £10 on the RRP anyway. And if you're a club member, you'll also get your 5% discount. So if you're not a club member, why not? It's free to join. Get on the website, do it. 5% off everything. And when we have members deals, different bits and pieces, you get even more off than that sometimes. Rebecca, are you ready?
I am so ready.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Demo number 2.
I know. It's flying by. Okay, so I'm going to just sneak in a little bit of parchment, and yeah, I'm just gonna go a bit crazy with this card. So we're going to do a 5x7. So I've got a Miri mat ready. So we're just going to chop this cardstock. This is just cardstock from the main collection. I'm going to save the beautiful design for another project, and just use this gorgeous sort of like rustic cream. It's just beautiful. Like it's plain, it's simple, but it's like simply perfect for this project.
Everyone is absolutely in love with this collection.
I'm not surprised.
The colours, the textures, the patterns. It is amazing all round. We have to give a big. We'll have to mention her. We'll have to say well done to JK, because she has again created another amazing Forever Florals collection.
Yeah, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Probably one of my favourite.
Yeah, me too.
I did love some of the ones last year with the like craft card and bits and pieces like that, but these are special.
These are so special, and like I say, that is high praise considering we've had like Festive Rose, we've had Summer Splendor. They've all just been so incredible. But like you say, there's just a little bit of magic to this one. Like I say, I think autumn is just such a special time for like so many people. You know, it's a really big season coming, isn't it, autumn? It's like, you know, it's here, like the change in weather, the change in leaves, back to school.
Yeah, the kids are finally out of your hair.
Absolutely. So I've just cut this parchment down to sort of 3 inches, and then I've cut another one down to, I think this is like 1 1/4, perfect. And I had to go with the one that has like the all over butterflies, because I just think it's so pretty. And I'm just going to actually just rip it.
Oh!
I know. But parchment looks so pretty when it's ripped.
It does look really, really pretty, because you get that nice white edge. And it adds a lot more texture to it, I think. It makes it less flat when you add it to your cards. So
yeah, definitely.
It's a nice way to bring extra elements into your card making. Just fun.
Just gives it that sort of rustic kind of edge. Okay, so I've got my first strip. And then I'm just going to rip on both sides. No sort of uniform way of doing this other than just ripping. I've just done it a bit skinny there, so I'll just start again. Okay. Kind of don't want to do too big a rip on this one because it's a skinny strip and I don't want to lose it all. And then just going to do the other side. You can probably, you know, do this with all of the parchment, like some of those borders, like the ones with the corner pieces, if you just ripped it rather than fussy cut it, that would look really good too. Okay, so I'm just gonna there we go. Okay, so, and then I've left the length as it is because I kind of thought I'd want to play around with it. So I'm gonna have a big strip at the bottom and just kind of look like it's just sort of a torn edge really. In fact, I kind of like it at the top now.
The big bit does look nice at the top.
It does, doesn't it? I think it's because this edge is a bit more like jagged. So I'm just going to turn it over and really gently just pop some construction glue and then kind of snip off the ends. So the ends are going to be like really, really straight, but I'm just going to really gently.
And construction glue is a really good product to use with parchment, especially when you have such a lovely pattern on it as this, because it dries clear.
It does, yeah.
So you can't actually see where the glue is. So it works really, really nicely.
Yeah, absolutely. It does dry clear, and especially like when you leave it as well, it really does. So you can't really see that at the minute. I've been really gentle with it because you don't really need a lot.
No,
you know,
you don't.
Parchment's it's not heavy cardstock or anything like that. You can be really, really gentle. So just grabbing your construction glue, just sort of drag it along, like really, just a really nice sort of thin application. Perfect. And then I'm gonna jump ahead of you again, Nat.
Are you?
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
getting
sorry.
another sneak peek?
I am. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's a good one, so I'm excited to see it.
Yes. Yeah, we've got some Moonstone Dyes.
We do.
Just in case we didn't bring you enough with this collection.
We've got 2 new, or 3 actually.
Yeah.
But 2 in the style that Rebecca's going to use. 2 new combo dies, which work perfectly with the theme that with this autumnal sort of theme here.
And then what I might do with sort of my scraps is I might fussy cut 1 or 2 of these butterflies, just to give it a little bit of something. Just saw that scrap there and I thought, oh, I really want to fussy cut that butterfly. Yeah.
Kirsty said, I know this is lovely, but I think it would look fab on craft card.
Oh, it really would. We've done a few projects on craft card.
So good.
Absolutely.
So good. And Jane said, in her whole 4 years of crafting, I've never been brave enough to do a rip effect. Do it.
Do it.
If you're worried about sort of the waste of the cardstock, a way I like to do it so it's quite, it's a bit more uniformed, but if you put your cardstock into the trimmer and then rip from, close the little like clear bracket that we've got, and then rip from that section, it's a lot more controlled in like the line because it uses the clear.
Yeah, it uses like the edge of the trimmer to rip
as a guide. So you can do that. It's a really good way of doing it and not wasting as much sort of cardstock because you can control it a lot more.
Yeah, definitely. It's yeah, it does. I think that like with that, like, I mean, you can just save all these pieces, like, but yeah, definitely give it a go. Or even if you're like just starting to like sort of de-stress things and are a bit sort of nervous about ripping stuff, is use it like maybe just de-stress one of the edges of like your cardstock or something first, just to give it a go, see if it's for you. I personally love it because it's very, you know, making sort of de-stress cards, it's very forgiving, it's really, really, really nice, you know, it's meant to look, you know, if it looks a bit rough and ready and rustic, it's meant to. So it's a technique that I really do like. And I love sort of like scrapbooking, and I love junk journals that people do on Pinterest and all the sort of shabby chic crafts as well. So for me, I do love it. And yeah, I'm very lucky that I'm allowed to rip parchment here. It's not my own. It is different when it's your own stash. It definitely is.
I think people are getting even further ahead of you with your what you were showing here, because
going on the website,
people are having a look at our amazing new magazine. People who have their platinum membership has already got their magazine, so they're giving away all the sneak peeks. But we do have a brand new magazine that we're going to show you. It's got an amazing free gift inside. It's a full collection. You've got papers included, a die, and it is all for the men. It is a really nice collection.
Yeah, it's stunning, isn't it? It was really fun to work on as well.
The artwork's really quite cool.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, so as you can see, the die is one of our sort of combo dies, and it says the word thankful.
I think it's perfect, isn't it?
Absolutely. You know, like obviously autumn, you do sort of think of like all those harvest festivals, and obviously in the States they do Thanksgiving, which is really popular.
So this is going to be great for that.
Yeah. And like I say, it's like if you don't have an autumn birthday, it's just a perfect sort of everyday card. You can still get this collection and use it, and it doesn't have to be as sort of distinctly autumnal. It can be just a bit more subtle. So I've just got some sort of craft glue on my hand, and then I'm just dabbing this die into it just to pick it up on some gold Miri.
Oh, Kat's mum's watching, and she's got a really good tip. Good morning, Hazel. Hazel says that she loves using parchment for making envelopes. When she rips it, she always inks the edges to give it a vintage look.
Oh, I need to try that. I need to try that because I haven't tried that.
Good, nice trip there, Hazel.
So
you'll have to let us know as well if Kat brought you your red tape poem, because she did say she was going to get it, and if she hasn't, then I will personally tell her off.
Yeah, you can't have too much red tape. So I'm just going to hold that down. Like I say, it is does take a little bit more bonding than construction glue. And then I'm just going to give it, I don't really think I've spilt glue anywhere, but just there. Perfect. Right, lovely. So we're going to move on. Let me just wipe my hand.
This is looking really cute.
It's looking good. It's sweet and simple, but I love clean and simple cards. So I'm going to put thankful, and then these are the sort of the stamps you get. Obviously, like Natalie will show you in more detail, but I'm
There's
just
so
going
many
to use...
good words that you can create on these.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to use thankful for your kindness. So I'm just going to, it's a little bit of a squeeze, but we will do it.
And there's so many different like ways you can use it. So the big die says thankful, and then you've got things like and blessed. You've got for, and then you can add different things like thankful for a friend like you, thankful for your kindness.
I know, it's amazing.
Thankful for family, thankful wishes. It's really lovely.
So I'm going to do it in like a sort of red, just to go with some of these red and orange butterflies. And I'm just going to wipe the edge of my stamp in block. I'm just going to dab a bit. I'm going in with the red brick. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to grab a blending sponge and sort of dab a bit of that fire coral on it as well. Just to give it a sort of like ombre words effect. So I'm just going to kind of just dab it on here. And then it's a bit more of my own personal mix. You know, like when you go and mix paint, like what you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
So let's just pop that there. Give it a really good press. There we go.
Aww.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? It's coming together.
Thankful for your kindness. Such a lovely sentiment.
It's so nice, isn't it? Perfect. I don't know whether we need anything else. I might just pop some gemstones on.
When in doubt, add gemstones.
Always. And I'm going to go in with the sepia ones, obviously, because it's perfect for this collection. And I'm just going to add, I might have to go with the orange ones. Just go with 3 large orange ones in this corner.
Okay, so I'm going to say, people, that you have probably 5 minutes to enter our Win It Weekly competition. We've got a few more things to show you. We've got another amazing demo that Rebecca's going to do, and then we're going to announce the winners. So you've got 5 more minutes to enter that competition for our prize rollover. Everyone is still commenting so many times.
Oh, really?
Honestly, it's like constant, just adding it in, all the different numbers, because so many people want to win the Win It Weekly this week.
I'm not surprised. It's such a great prize. I can't find a base. Not to worry.
Oh, it's fine. We can just add it on.
I'll add it on.
What are we going to put it on? A 5x7?
Yeah, it's a 5x7, so
it's fine.
I'll just pop it on. But I will lift it up and then you can see it. So thankful for your kindness. Like I say, I've done an ombre ink effect, so it's a little bit paler at the start and then it goes a bit deeper. So
love it.
Thank you.
Okay, so like we said, I can't believe it. This is the last lot, though, of bits and pieces to go with your collection. First off, and I missed it last time, we have a ribbon selection. This is the most beautiful selection of ribbon colours you will ever see. You've got the greens in there, the orange, the pinks, the browns. It's stunning. You're going to get 3 meters of each colour in here, and there is 8 colours in total. So if you want that, then grab it. You can decorate your cards with that. It's going to look amazing. Then moving on, we have a beautiful For the Love of Stamps stamp set. Now this is the amazing autumn stamp set. In here you're going to get 23 different leaves, foliage, we've got mushrooms, we've got acorns, we've got conkers in here, we've got those little aeroplanes, you know, when they come around in autumn, you're chasing them around the park. You've got those in here, you've got flowers. We'll show you on this side so you can see just what you're getting. You've got loads of different types of leaves in here, maple leaves, you've got the big sort of textures as well throughout here. You've got foliage. If you were so clever with your masking, you could make a beautiful autumn wreath from this. Kat's actually done one that's coming up in our next magazine where she's cut them all out, laid them up and created a beautiful one. But this is just so pretty and it adds so much to your cards. You can make cards on their own with this one. So this one is one that Kat's done and she's beautifully coloured in this leaf here. And then I love this one as well. So she's stamped them onto parchment, layered them on top of each other, and then added that thankful. It's really, really simple, but it looks stunning. Then we have 3 die sets. So the first one I have for you is this amazing one. This is Our Leaves Are Falling, and this is a massive leaf with so much detail inside. So you can see it here. It's probably around the size of my hand actually. Then you've got 2 other smaller leaves in here as well, and the sentiment is leaves are falling and new beginnings are calling. But you've got fantastic rose detailing throughout here with the leaves and all the different bits and pieces. So paper piecing this is going to be amazing. Using it as a stencil is going to look absolutely phenomenal. And then just adding it to your cards, creating lots of different backgrounds with all the stamps you've got in there, and then adding that on as well. And there's so many examples of cards you can be making with this in your magazine. Then our 2 new combo dies. We have Thankful and Family. So the family one is really, really nice. They are the same size as our normal combos, and then you have the stamps to go alongside them. So for the thankful one, again, you can have thankful for a friend like you, thankful for all you do, thankful for your kindness, thankful and blessed, thankful for family, thankful we are family, thankful wishes. Which one am I reading here? That one. And then the family one, we've got love makes a family. Family is everything. I love my family, I love our family, welcome to my family. So it's beautiful. You're going to be able to really make people's day sending them cards like this. You can buy them individually, but you can get them together, and it's going to save you some money. It's £14.98 if you want to get that bundle. And they just make some really nice cards. So this one is just using the die without anything from the collection, and you can see how pretty that is. And then I have to show you this one because I talked about it earlier and I couldn't find it, but it's here. So this is that acetate, and it has been coloured in with our alcohol markers, and then the sentiment is from that leaves are falling. It's really pretty. It's so stunning. You can be making things like this with your stamps and dies and your acetate when you get them home. Last thing on the show, Crafting with Hunky Dory, issue 61. It's here. There's some amazing things in here. As you can see, a beautiful example of how you can use your stamps. Rachel did that card. It's amazing. You've got bits and pieces in here from Anne. You can see their little sneak peeks of the collection I'm going to show you. Some stamps that we've brought to you. A Child is Born is in here. We've got some really cool features in here as well, using different things that we've brought to you. Miri Magic is in this collection, and then as always we've got jam-packed templates for you for making some of these things yourself at home. And because people have been talking about it already, here is a little sneak peek of a collection we are bringing to you in the middle of September, which is absolutely beautiful.
I love it.
Isn't it the best?
It's stunning.
It's so pretty. The guys are starting working on the machines on it in maybe about a week's time, but I got loads of cardstock and bits and pieces cut down for the team to use while I'm away last night, and I just loved it. It's so nice. With your issue 61, you're also going to get this free topper collection. As you can see, it's really sort of abstract, I want to say, in the artwork and the design. You've got some beautiful imagery in here. You're going to get 4 toppers, and you get cardstock to go alongside those that are foiled and die cut, all on our amazing adorable scoreable, all the quality you know and love, accent foiled throughout. You've got borders in here, ribbon strips. This one's really cool with like the little cogs down that side. And I also love how this is like, this line isn't straight, but it gives you the feel that these guys are racing down a hill, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It looks so good fussy cut.
It's really cool. Then you've got some really nice sort of like masculine textures in your cardstocks as well. We've got the fishing ones in here. But because these are quite abstract in the way that they are drawn, this doesn't just have to be for men. Maybe you've got people who love women who love to fish. You've got women golfers in the family. It really is one for everyone. It's super versatile. This is again a really beautiful cardstock. And then to go alongside that, we have 4 double-sided papers for you. Look at that, amazing. So it's £8.99 for your magazine, and it includes all of this, and we get a die. Work, Rest and Play is the die that you're going to get for free in this magazine. Some cards that you can see have been made with this collection. Barbara's made this lovely one with those guys cycling down. You can see they're like zooming down the hill. Kat has made this really simple one with that die, putting it onto some gold and layering the words up. We've got this lovely number with some of the free papers. This one's super crazy with all of these little different textures on. Everything's sort of like layered on top of each other and foam padded up. It looks really,
the dimension
really
on that
cool.
is fab.
It's so good. And then another little one with the fishing on there as well. Love it. That's your free gift. That's what you're going to get included when you buy that magazine. This whole gift and your die is included. £8.99 if you want to get a hold of that. As always, our magazines have been really, really popular, so don't miss out, because I really get sad when people call up in like a month's time or something and ask for a magazine and we have to tell them we don't have it.
The last one sold out as well.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So if you want it, go get it, especially this weekend, because we've got some fantastic offers still available in our Super Savers. Also, every order you do this weekend, you're going to receive this free bank holiday gift, which is our little Happy Hedgehog topper. It's great. One more demo.
Yep.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. So whilst you were sort of chatting, I did a little bit of, tiny bit of like jumping ahead. So I've got a 6x6 card base, and we're going to do some stamping. So I've kind of started already. I've cut my Miri mat because I want a really nice white edge. So I've cut that to 5 3/4, and then even smaller again on the premium watercolour card. So, and like you say, there's so many leaves and foliage elements in this. I'm not even going to use them all. And there's a lot going on this card, and I'm still not even using them all. So I'm just going to grab the leaves that I want, and we'll just finish this background. And then we can start the piece that's like going over. So I've grabbed my Prism inks as well, because I really love stamping in coloured ink. I just think it's so, especially on like a clean and simple kind of like white card.
I think with these stamps as well, it works a lot. It works for the card. It's something that is going to show up all the detail in the stamps, all the little veins and bits and pieces.
Absolutely. And it just means that, you know, like obviously if you don't want to colour, or, you know, you haven't got any colours, why not if not? But, you know, if you've just got a few of these, they're just going to be perfect. So I'm going to go in with the acorns are stamped in a roasted coffee that I've done ahead of time. And then I'm just going to go in with the rainforest green on this leaf.
Yeah, if you haven't got any sort of colours, or stamping isn't your thing, you may be interested in starting it, but you're thinking, it's quite expensive, the Prism products, then we have an incredible offer on our Super Savers deals. We've got our shimmer ink pads. You can get the whole collection for under £50. That's 36 ink pads. I think it worked out as £1.10p per ink pad.
Oh, wow.
It's really, really
That's
good.
a bargain.
And then, as requested by you guys, we also have our Prism brush markers. You can get all 6. It's the first time we've ever done the full collection of 6 together with the handbook. I think that one, I want to say, is around the £60 mark, because we have had to increase the price to include all 6 for you, but still an amazing saving.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you're just going to use them like brush markers and Prism pads and everything, the tools as well.
They're going to last as long as you look after them.
Absolutely.
They'll last you.
They'll last you a really long time. So I'm going to go in with the oak leaf next, and I'm going to do that in the olive green. Now this is a bit paler, so I'm going to just go a bit mad with that. And just pop lots on.
This is incredible. Andrea got her magazine the other day, and she's already made 16 cards with her free gift. And she's got stuff left over. How fantastic is that? There's a good mix of colours in here, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Good mix of autumn colours.
Perfect. So I'm just, yeah, it's definitely, I still wanted to get some greens in. You know, the leaves aren't changing just yet. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna, I love doing backgrounds like this, and I don't really use a properly sort of set pattern Other than, I kind of
Just fill the
go,
space.
yeah, and sometimes as a sort of rule of thumb, I try and stamp in a sort of, say this acorn here, kind of do it in a triangle motion.
Ah, good idea.
Just kind of pick that up on probably YouTube or something. Perfect. And then I'm going to go in with this. There's such a sweet, tiny little acorn.
There's so many little bits and pieces.
I know. And like I say, I'm only using 4.
You've got a full-on little spiky conker. You've got a tiny little acorn. You've got like little sprigs from your trees. You've got berries. You've got those little aeroplanes that we were talking about that always fall in autumn. It's so cool. Got mushrooms in here as well if you wanted to make sort of like a background sort of earthy card. You could use that. You could have the leaves falling into the mushrooms.
Well, you can use it as like a, you know, sort of more fairy tale toadstool in like the reds.
It's very
red
cool.
and white.
So much detail in here. I think Jen designed these ones. Jen, not JK, Jen F. Jen F, is that right? It's too many Jens.
Yeah, they really are.
Well done, Jen, though, because these are fantastic. We have loved making cards with them.
Yeah, we did, because we got these before, do you remember? We got these before the whole rest of the kit arrived.
Yeah, and we had a good 2 days of making stamp cards, didn't we?
Absolutely, it was so fun.
There's some amazing examples of what you can do inside your magazine, so if you haven't got it, then why not?
Yeah, get it.
If you have got it, then get yourself having a look through that collection. There's some really pretty cards. There's some exceptional ideas, actually. One that Kat's done, and I'm just looking at it, is she stamped it in clear embossing powder onto Miri and then cut it out, and it looks fantastic. There's some really, really amazing things that you can do with these stamps, and they're all in this magazine for you.
So, I'm just wondering whether we like that, the brown twine or the sort of cream.
I think the brown.
Yeah, me too.
Brown.
I'm glad you've said that. I kind of brought it in as an option B.
No,
but
brown.
Yeah, I think we need to go with brown. So I'm just going to pop some construction glue. Yeah, I just thought, because there's quite a lot of white, but I think that's why the brown's better.
Yeah, I think as well, because you've used the darker brown in the
big acorns.
biggest acorn, that it'll just tie it nicely together.
So begrudgingly, I'm covering up this beautiful background. I know, and I'm just going to leave it there and then just jump across to this panel that I've kind of done. So I'm just going to, I didn't want construction glue, but never mind, it will bond. Perfect.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Construction glue is going to hold on your Miri. It takes a little bit longer to dry, but it does work really nicely.
Yeah, it does. I normally use tape with Miri though, because I just like that it's like instant. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring in our stamping press and then just do another couple of acorns on here. Pine cones.
Pine cones.
Yeah. So I'm just going to, so I've done one already. So I'm just going to do another sort of 2.
And what ink are you going to use when you're doing this
I'm
one?
going to use VersaFine.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to add a little bit of colour with, like you say, we've got those incredible brush markers on offer. And I really like, well, I like both brush markers and craft markers. But I think with it being like autumn, I wanted to kind of do some loose colouring. And like I say, with them being on the bank holiday offer, if people were like sort of getting those, you know, in their baskets, why not do a demo with them? Okay,
Good
so
idea.
just getting that pine cone. And then I probably want this one kind of, we'll do this one straight. My little kitty cat that lives on my stamping press. I don't know why.
Just in case you need it. And also, you know it's yours.
Yeah, that is true. I think that is what it is. It is an identifier.
You know, if it's covered in black ink, it's Rachel's.
Oh my goodness, I know. I'd be, oh my gosh, panic.
I think mine has a little N on the back.
Oh, does it? Your
Yeah.
trimmer does as well.
My trimmer does.
I just need a bit more on that one. Okay. This is why I'm really glad that I've used a stamping press for this one. Okay. Just a tiny bit more, because you can just go in and like press again and again.
And the more you go in as well with the colour, the darker the brown's going to get. So that's another way that you could maybe differentiate those colours.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can just go in like deeper and like...
Yeah, keep layering it up. Yeah. Darker.
Yeah, you could start off like a pale one and then go a bit darker. Yeah, that is a lot bolder, that one actually. Okay.
Looks good though.
Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to go in with my, so I've got my acrylic block that I'm just going to use for this. And I've just got 3 browns from the Forest Walk selection. And I'm just going to just kind of loosely scribble these on here. Pick them up with a water brush. And then just kind of loosely colour them. So I'm just going to, like I said, I don't want it really wet, but I just want it like a little bit damp so it just picks up some of that colour.
Lots of people are loving this. Lots of people. Linda says it's looking good.
Thank
Zara
you.
says how much she loves autumn. I think everyone does. It's such an amazing season, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But I know you're all getting very, very excited. And don't worry, because it's not that long until we announce the winner of the rollover prize. Hold tight, we're going to get there.
I'm so excited. I can't believe we're giving away such a good prize on like a show that I'm on.
Good.
I'm so excited.
And because it's Friday, because I'm not here for 2 weeks, so I can't get shouted at because he's not in today, let's spin the wheel.
Oh, shall we?
Shall we?
Yeah.
Let's spin the wheel. And who knows, the air conditioning might break again.
He'll never even know.
He won't know. Last week, the air conditioning blew the rollover wheel and it landed on a voucher.
Oh, did
£50
it?
Voucher. I know.
Magic that,
It was
isn't
incredible. It was just like the air conditioning knew what was in my brain.
The air conditioning is so generous.
I know. So generous.
Okie dokie. So I'm kind of done with my colouring on that one. And then I think what I'm going to do is use the really dark brown. And I'm just going to add, I'm going to leave the rest of that base kind of white. I know I've still got my twine on there. I'm going to cut that off. I'm just going to add a little bit of colour to these acorns. Obviously not a lot because it's in Prism, but just a little bit. Just to stop the background looking too white.
You have to be a little bit careful when you've used your Prism inks, because if you add too much water, then your ink is sort of going to bleed into it.
Absolutely, yeah. So my brush is really not that wet, just enough to like just pick up some of the colour and kind of loosely colour it, but nothing crazy. Like you say, we don't want to spoil all this hard work.
No, because it looks so good.
It's looking good, isn't it? I'm quite pleased with this one. It's genuinely one of my favourite stamp sets that I've worked on. Like I say, I always say on these shows, like, oh, I'm not the most confident stamper, on lives, but I genuinely love this set, and I think you can't go wrong. It's quite nice to start off with this one because there's small ones, big ones. Brilliant. And then what I'm going to do is just wipe my block down, and I'm going to just add a bit of green to those leaves, not with the fine liner end. Okay. Brilliant. Do you think you'll have time to see your nephew this weekend, Natalie? Depends.
I'm not sure. It depends how busy we are. Hopefully. I have seen him every single week.
I know.
Weekend. I was going to see him on Tuesday.
Whilst you were off on leave.
Whilst I was over for the football, but he was a bit sleepy by the time the football had finished, so I came home. So hopefully he'll come over and see us.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you've got a little bit of time whilst you're off.
We do. We've got 2 whole weeks, so I can go over, spend the morning, and then go back to the house.
Yep.
Do some decorating.
That sounds like a plan. I don't know. I start off with decorating with the best intentions, and I just get, I don't know, we've just done our kitchen, and I'm actually really pleased. Like, it's the best I've ever done decorating. We did the painting ourselves because, I mean, we were on budget with the kitchen, but that did include the contingency. So, yeah, we decided to do the painting ourselves. So I was a bit like, I've just had a brand new kitchen. I wanted it looking good. So I did force myself to, like, persevere and be, like, really patient.
Debbie, the pen that Rebecca is using is our water are they called water brushes? Water brushes?
The brush markers
Water
and then the
brush trio,
water
there
brush
we go.
trio, yeah.
Water brush trio. So there's 3 different sort of nib ends. So one's really, really thick for big bases, backgrounds. The one that Rebecca uses is quite thin, so you can get in with all of those details. There are water brush trios, and they're great to sort of do loose colouring, to create really nice backgrounds with.
Splashes.
They have only just come back in stock, and oh my goodness, let me tell you how long they were out of stock for.
Weeks, wasn't it?
Weeks.
Oh, months.
It was it? No, I'm pretty sure it was nearly.
It wasn't far off.
It wasn't far off a year.
Oh, wow.
Because COVID happened, and then getting them in the country, it was crazy. But yes, our water brushes, the trio, they're amazing. Get them, add them to your basket, do it.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed. They're so good. Right, let's get this card all sorted. So I'm just going to go in with some foam strips. And then I think I'll just...
Oh, this is such a lovely comment. Kirsty said, I've had so much fun watching this show and having a lovely chat with everyone. A perfect start to the weekend, along with my coffee, toast and butter.
And even better...
She also has put that she's eating Marmite.
Oh...
I know, Marmite.
It's a bit controversial.
Well, I can't actually have Marmite anymore because it's got wheat in it, and I'm not allowed anything that has wheat flour in it. But so I can't say I've ever tasted it, but I do love a Bovril. And that's practically the same. Because you can get Bovril paste.
You
and
can tell.
That's disgusting. So maybe I like Marmite. Who knows?
I think with you saying you love Bovril, you can tell that you're a girl that goes to football.
I am.
In those winter days.
Can't beat a Bovril.
I'm just going to put, like, I don't have 3 brown ones, but I kind of think it looks good with the gold one as a bit of contrast. And then I'm going to stick this on my card base, and I can't believe it, I'm all done on my demos. This has been my favourite one though, to do a bit of stamping.
I know, it's been so fun, and it's turned out really, really nicely.
It's turned out even better than I hoped.
Such a really good example of how you can make the most out of these stamps.
Absolutely, and it's clean and simple, but it's got enough going on that...
It could be like a nice little new family of acorns.
Oh yeah.
Especially with the sentiment, forever and always.
Forever and always.
Really, really nice.
Yeah, that's just from the combos. I've obviously not used the big words, but yeah, so...
You can use those though. Those little stamps are all there for everyone.
That is my Forever and Always Autumn Days card.
Oh, love it.
Thank you.
It's been such a good show. Amazing demos. So much product that you've all absolutely loved. But the time is here to announce our Win It Weekly competition winners. So shall we do it? Let's do it. Wow, so over £100 worth of over £100 worth of products is always won every single week. This week it's £500 worth of products, and it is our rollover box. It's huge. It's all the things we showed you earlier on in today's show. The question you had to answer, Sam skipped it then and then went back, is what we're giving away over 500 products, but how many products are there in the rollover prize? And the answer is, the answer is B. I couldn't read it then, I couldn't find it. The answer is B, it is 48. So congratulations to everyone who did that, but massive congratulations to Jan Wesley.
Oh, well done.
Congratulations, Jan, because you've just won that rollover prize. £500 worth of goodies is on its way to you. If you can email us, studio@hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, or call customer services, or email us on Facebook, message us on Facebook with your address privately, then we will send that out to you. If we send it out today, it will get to you on Tuesday. So the quicker you message us, the quicker we can get that prize to you. So congratulations, Jan. What an amazing start to your bank holiday. Now, I said I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. Let's spin the wheel.
Woohoo!
I can't go too crazy this week though, because I might, well, I mean, he'll probably forget about it in 2 weeks, won't he? He won't know, will he? He won't even be paying attention. It's fine. We'll sort it out. We'll do it. Right, let's spin the wheel. We'll see what it lands on. If I think I can do a better job, I'll spin it again for you. Are you ready? We'll do it. We'll do it. Because Someone else deserves a mega prize. Okay, what is it? Oh my god! We landed on it! I didn't even have to use the air conditioning. It did it itself. A £50 voucher. It actually landed on the £50 voucher. That's incredible. Okay, so
I think your willpower was enough to
oh
get
my
that.
goodness. I'm in the zone. I zenned it. Okay, amazing. £50 voucher for anyone. All you have to do is comment absolutely anything in the next minute. Sam will pick someone in a minute's time to win a £50 voucher. We will get that added straight onto your account and you can use it today, and you can use it on anything that we have going on. So our bank holiday sales, some of those deals that we've got, some super savers, maybe you're wanting to get the brush markers. What an epic prize to be winning. Didn't even have to cheat. £50 voucher coming out to someone. I'm so happy about that. So happy about that. Okay, so a few things to tell you that we have coming up. So next Thursday, we have a brand new Miri collection. It is launching on Create and Craft TV. It is the pick of the day. So the first show is at 8:15, then at 3, then at 8:15 again. Pauline's going to be there showing you through that collection. It's going to be amazing. There's so much coming up in the next 2 weeks. It's going to be really, really exciting. So keep your eyes peeled because there's so much to do. I'm going to add, it's hidden with all of these beautiful cards. I really like that one actually. That is very pretty. I'm going to add the Popper Topper pad to our new rollover box. So we're starting to add more stuff to that again. So that's going to go in the rollover box. Do we have a winner?
Oh, I can get you one.
Shall we get one?
Oh, it's been such an exciting show.
It has been so exciting. It's been a great start to the weekend. Maria Smith, Sam has chosen you to win our £50 voucher, so congratulations again. Send us an email customer service, say you were with the winner of the Spin the Wheel. We will get your account accredited to that £50 voucher and you can get spending all weekend. It's been so good.
Really
I've loved this show.
I have.
So much product and amazing demos. Such a fun way to start the weekend. Well, I'm not going to see you now for 2 whole weeks.
We're going to miss you.
Yay.
I know.
Sam, yay.
in the corner, honestly. It's going to be crazy not being here, but I'm excited. It's been a long year.
Yeah, and congrats on your new home.
I know. I'm going to own my own house. It's going to be incredible. I'll post some pictures on my Facebook page, maybe of some things that we're doing during my time off, so you can have a little nosy and see what we're up to. But have a great bank holiday weekend, and have a great time with the products that we're bringing to you over the next 2 weeks because they are incredible. Keep your eyes peeled because we will be back to get rid of your bank holiday blues. We will be back with a live show on Wednesday. It's Dan and Anne-Marie. It's gonna be fun. It might involve a trolley. Trolley or two. Who knows? But have an amazing Friday and we'll see you all next week.